Anyone would have thought you missed me. It's me. Hi. How you guys doing? Blah. Hi Sam, hi Fo, hi Boopies, hi Husk. It's hot in this country, I bet. I've been lost without stream, Mum. It's okay, Mum's home now. I'm arting, wonderful. I'll always love to hear that. How's everything? Everything is pretty good. I had a great time. I loved it. I will probably see if I can go again next year. It was great. Yeah. My legs hurt. We did a lot of walking. My legs hurt because there's lots of walking from room to go to different events, and we walked to like go different places to eat every day. So my legs actually really hurt, and I went for a walk just now before stream. Like real life Ferality without the teleport. Not quite. There is a bit of a difference between an IRL one and Ferality. Ah, but it was really good. It was good. It's not as cool. I don't know. There's a certain. I think with both, there's a certain just indescribable thing with both of them. Ah. You don't get funny looks at Ferality when you're in your gym jams. I mean, I don't think you would get funny looks if you were in your pajamas at an IRL furry convention. Half the people are in fursuit. It's not the kind of place where you would give funny looks to people. Like, there were multiple times where people would be like, sorry for being cringe, and I went, we're at a furry convention, I don't think you need to apologise for being cringe. Anyway. I have to get back to work. Because I still have stuff I have to do. If you can't be cringe at a con, where can you be cringe? Exactly. Yeah, so I'm very good. Oh yeah, there's an event happening in the Pokemon community game. Bird Week or something. I like birds. I say this quite frequently. Can I have a bank brain is not working. You're in the wrong place. Oh, wait, this is the wrong playlist. There we go. Since there's an event on, I should probably look at what kind of quests there are. Hi, Rosa, darling. Missed you. I think I just felt shaking. Oh no. I think that thing happened last time I was here. Uh-oh. Did you have a good time? I did. I had a great time. I think friends who have known me for a while, I think, know how I am with conventions. I'm like a freaking child. I had a great time, and now that it's over, I'm sitting here with the slight sadge of, oh, it's over now. Spook kept coming in, bless him, last night, and he was like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I'll be fine." And then he come back and be like, "I'm just concerned about you," and I'm like, "You know what I'm like, hun? I'll be fine." There were 2 clicks north of west of here, where I am now. Not severe, but oh god, Yeah, baby, yeah, baby. Spoopy. I imagine so, yes. And I'm literally being the Pokemon nerd and checking the Pokemon event. Join the crowd and make the DJ proud.
Let's turn it out. We enter the house, there's a vibe in the air. Lots of fun talking laughter, people smiling everywhere. It's been a long week and I need to unwind. This party has alcohol of every kind. There's people in the pool, beers on ice. The music is grooving and they're dimming the lights. Everybody starts dancing and I roll up my sleeves.
I want to leave.
So dance to your star.
Do you want to go home? Party is great, but not nearly as great as being alone.
Saturday night, I just wanna have fun.
There's many beautiful people. Don't want to talk to a single one.
I forgot to mention I hate parties every time I give them a try. Interacting with a stranger makes me want to run and hide and also die. I had 2 sips of beer and a couple of snacks. Stood against the wall and had a panic attack. A guy comes up and he wants me to vape. This is my hell and I cannot escape. He talks about girls and his trip to France. It feels like my body's being eaten by ants. I get a spam call from the cable company.
I'm sorry, I gotta take this. It's a one-time offer, and they give me 10% off a dish if I order at the same time as the cable, and if I connect it to my...
Dance to your star. Do you want to go home? Party is great, it's 7:08 and I just gotta go.
Saturday night, I just wanna have fun. So many beautiful people, and I didn't talk to a single one. So many beautiful people singing.
We're all having fun. Okay. Well, the thing is, in typical me fashion, I'm sad the event's over. I am very drained though. So I was sitting here yesterday just like, I'm sad that I'm not with my friends anymore. Do you want to go into VC? No. No, I don't.
I feel the same way.
Really?
Yeah, I hate parties.
I hate them too.
I am not the goddamn DJ, Michelle. I told
Ugh.
you my face stuck in this big bear head, and you and your friends just started dancing around me. Oh my god, I hate it when that happens.
It happens to me almost every day. Dude, do you want to hang out?
Alright, I need to find all of these patches that we did.
Talk to each other again.
Oh my god, another chorus.
Okay, I don't actually know if I can organize these in Substance. I think I can. I got a bunch of stuff as well, unsurprisingly, because convention. I'll probably talk about that later because I'm sure plenty of people will want to know about it, so I don't want to have to like repeat myself too many times. God, I forgot that I shoved a bunch of stuff in with my phone as well. That's for the bin now. I have like business cards and stickers shoved in my phone. I need to deal with that later, not now. Why are wings? You're asking me? Why wings? I've told people before. I think I've told people before. Ah. Watch me do this really crappily. Wing is zigzag. Wing is zigzag, and then blah, 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 blah is wing. Zigzag. Wing. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. I wrapped right now, it's a bit of process to do the arm wings. Ah, the arm wings. Yes, I know about those. Let me show you Ix. This is Ix. They took forever for me to draw. Because I was like, I'm gonna do every feather individually. And now I'm like, no. Here's a favor, a little tip. Maybe don't draw every feather individually. Look at these. The idea is that their feathers are growing in, they haven't fully grown them all. So they've got all of these the little nubs. They haven't grown in. That's Ix. That's Ix the kobold. Feathery kobold. Cool artist tip, feathers. Don't! Yeah! Basically. As someone whose main Sona has wings, don't draw every feather. Just don't. We do the zigzag, and we do like the edge to define, and like that's it. We're not doing every. No, this is about as far as we get. I love this picture. I'm gonna throw the aqua picture. I did slightly more on that one, but still, we don't draw every feather. Quite proud of that one, it got into the gallery. Anyway. Very cute cover, thank you. Do you know what Velociraptors use special wing arms for? Not off the top of my head, because I mean, technically none of us know. We just guess. It's mostly like a mixture of things, kind of like IRL birds, to be honest. Just a mixture of things of like protection from weather, mating displays, aggression displays against other Velociraptors. It's like a mixture of things. I've dropped my pen. Okay, we're actually going to do work now. It's been 20 minutes. Alright, so I need all of these. Take my time, baby. Optional prefix slash path. Patch? Patch. we go. Keeping cool in the summer. Ah, that also makes sense. Me using the wings to not draw the legs. You don't need to draw parts of the character if you scroll them with other parts of the character. Amen. Amen to that. Alright, let me double check our chat again. Need to find where we were talking about jacket colours again. Which design was this? It's the white one. Right. So we said, what did we say? Nerdy would be blue. Looks pretty nice. Actually. Have a good old think about it, Substance. There was a hoop! That's a legendary Pokemon I just missed. That was a legendary Pokemon that just spawned. F me. There was a Hoopa! I was too busy drinking, so was I! So was I! I glanced over and I was just like, oops, no one caught it, and I'm like, what? Hi, Wagon! Ugh, fly landed on my desk. Cool, noted. Legendaries can spawn. Well, we'll see if that's gonna happen again. I do fitness stuff, have an arty now, I'm a lyric. Okay! Hope it goes well. Exploded to Polytron feathers. Oh my god, how is you? I'm good, I'm good. I'm coming down from the convention high. The weather has calmed down, the Sky Safari will continue. What does that mean? I haven't been here for half a week, there's an event going on, I don't know what any of it means.
Please take a seat.
There's an event there, there's like a bird event or something happening?
Tell me the first thing that comes into your head.
Dolphins dressed in monocles with tiny top hats that cover up their blowholes. Clouds with faces but they're upside down so it looks like the rain is hair. Santa Claus going down a chimney, but the chimney is a cigarette and the house is a man. Bowling balls made out of peanut butter, but they're the bubbles in a big rubber hubba bubba bubble buzz.
You got a beautiful mind.
So sit back and enjoy the show.
How did we both end up here?
I don't know.
I don't care.
So come on, let's get it on. Okay. Save that. What do you see?
Beagles eating bugles while a poodle plays the flugel on 44 and foraging for mushrooms in an ice storm. Big pies with big eyes and big thighs. Anaconda in a condescending disguise. Sandra Bullock specifically from Speed 2 fighting with my best friend's aunt at a barbecue. A frog doing his taxes while he sits on a swing. But that's just what I see.
I can see the same thing.
Robot crying softly on a bar stool. Yes. Santa's elves unionizing all. Yes. Gimli locking limbs with a cute troll. Yes. A lawyer and a barber bottle bubbles
We could say we wanted one big back patch, so I can at least do that, which was this one.
It's my own design. It's my own remorse. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right.
I think I can change that in a setting somewhere, but I'm just not sure where.
So sad they had to fade it. Everybody wants to rule the world. Can't stand losing decision. Married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never need it. One headline, why believe it? Everybody
Wants to rule the world. Let's go. Hope stream goes well. Fair enough. Thanks for stopping by. Nice seeing ya. Hope your day goes well. No, not like that. Nope. There we go. I don't know how big this should be. Because I know that, like, generally back patches are quite big and they take up most of the back, but I'm like, is it going to take up the whole of the back?
I don't like to see so much pain, so much wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired of working so hard for our survival. I look to my time with you to keep me awake and alive. And all my instincts, they return, and the grand facade so soon will burn. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside.
Guess I just got to get them all in and then I can position them.
In your eyes, the light, the heat. In your eyes, I am complete. In your eyes, I see the doorways to 1,000 churches. In your eyes, the resolution of all my fruitless searches. Oh, I see the light and the heat. I wanna be that complete. I wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes.
Sun's intensity is increasing. Fire Pokemon will appear in the Safari. Oh, so they added in weather. I thought it was a bird event, but I guess maybe it's a weather event.
I want to stand and stare again till there's nothing left, and oh, it remains there
In your eyes, whatever comes and goes, I will hear your silent cry. Hello, Growlithe. How have you been?
this tender wall till I know I'm home again.
I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm a little tired from the convention, but you know, the good tired of having a lot of fun. that wants to go in that spot. That wants to go there. I mean, this has to go, like, on the breast, right? This has to go here. This also feels like a breast one. Oh, Lord, it's fucking windy. Maybe I should close that now. I was letting some fresh air in. Not very good if it starts destroying my blinds. Ah. Ah. I've decided I want some chocolate. message me? Apparently, yes.
Chocolate.
Do I put those down there or not? Might put some on the shoulders, on the arms, I mean, which means I probably am going to have to get rid of this stripe design. I don't know. I also think I might have to make some of them smaller because we've got a lot to fit in. And I'm running out of space. This is one of the ones that I absolutely didn't recognize what it is. I don't know what this is a patch for. Something spacey. Yeah, I think some are gonna have to go on the shoulder, on the arms. Shaming? May the odds be in your favour, chat. Hi, Vaz! Hello, darling. Lovely to see you. I missed you. How are you doing? God dang it got away. Just came to say hi, I'm at work. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. How have you been? Um. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Hi, Byra. How are you? I'm just trying to decide where all of these patches are going. I might have to put some on the arms, which means I think I'm gonna have to remove this stripe pattern, because I feel like that's not how, like, you don't see patch jackets that have, like, that pattern on the arm. You still tired from your adventure? I am. I am tired. Had something happen IRL, not for right now. Aww. You can always tell me about it in DMs if you need someone to talk to, Oz. How many plushies? I feel like I need to establish some ground rules. Since you are also happily taking bets against me. This is a furry convention. And things that are part of fursuits are not plushies. Right? Right. They're not plushies, they're items of clothing. Technically. Sure. Okay. In that case, I only got one. So fuck all of you. I got one plushie. Taking bets against me. All of you were wrong. You were all wrong. I bought one plushie. It's very cute. There is a but to this. But I have ended up, as you can guess from the question, with some suit parts. I have not bought a fursuit because that is way too expensive. But I did end up with some parts. Bye, Voz! I hope your day goes well. So joke's on all of you. I only bought one plushie. I have ended up with, and I'll explain in a minute, I've ended up with 2 tails. And I say ended up because what happened was, is they have both a normal auction and they have a silent auction at the convention. So the normal auction works how you think it does, you know, everybody in a room, raising your hand, being like, I bid this, and you go backwards and forwards. The silent auction is kind of like an art gallery. You go in, and next to all of the art pieces are silent pieces of paper, that you write your ID number on, because your con badge has an ID. You write your ID number and you bid. And then you walk out. Let me finish the story, I'll explain. So when I had a look around the dealer's den first day, mostly bought stickers is what I've bought from the convention. I have a bag full of stickers because honestly, that's the vibe at furry conventions. Honestly, there were literally like two banners that were just said, cover this banner in stickers, it will be auctioned off for charity, and boy did people do that. So there's big sticker culture. There were loads of pins as well. They were very pretty. I do not use pins, and I'm kind of sad that I don't use pins because there were so many pretty pins that I liked the look of. But I don't use them. I don't. I'm too afraid that they will get, because I'm not very good at being aware of my surroundings, and I've had things like badges and stuff on like bags and things, and they get caught and they get ripped off, and I lose them. So don't really want that to happen, so I didn't buy any pins. But I did buy stickers. I bought a keyring. It is not on my keys, it is now hooked on some little like storage drawers that I have. Bought an Arcanine keyring. So he's hooked on there. Loads of stickers. Yeah, so I went to the dealer's den. The first day, literally, I went every day because there were different dealers every day. And the first day, all I bought was stickers. I actually didn't buy the plushie. There were plushies there on sale. Honestly, a lot of them were too far out of my price range. Because obviously they were all, handmade, some of them were beautiful. Just way too out of my price range. Which honestly I was a little bit sad about. And so when I went to look at the art gallery, I wasn't expecting to look at anything. And there was this tail, which I just thought was nice. And it's white and it has a rainbow coloured tip. And I just thought it was really pretty. And the current bid on it was £20. So I upped to £5. I went to 25. And I literally went, if I get outbid, I'm not going to contest. I'm not going to come back and, go 30, 35, 40. I was like, I'll put 25. I think some of it goes to charity as well, which is nice. Yeah, so I put 25 on the tail. I was going to go 30. I was like, do you want to go straight to 30, 20 to 30? But I was like, no, I'll go 25. I'll go 25. And the gallery closed, and when they post the notification post it on the door the following day, they literally go, these ID numbers won something. Come here at this time to collect it and pay for it. And my number was on there, and I was like, oh, I won the tail. Okay. But before that, I bid on the tail. I then went to a meetup. At the meetup, I got given a tail. The person hosting the meetup said, I have a friend who is retiring from the furry community. No reason, they've just kind of outgrown it. Here's about a group of 5 tails that are free to good homes. And I picked one up. Because there was like a nubby brown one, which was kind of like a deer tail. There was like a soft fluffy pink one, and I was like, pink's not really my thing. And then there was this grey one, which was just kind of like a grey, I guess you could say wolf fur, kind of, but the shape of it is kind of like a cat's tail. It's quite thin. Yeah, so I picked it up, and I was just like, I kind of like this one. And I said, hi ho! I said, I felt bad for nothing, because I'm like, well, a lot of these things are, it's expensive to make these things. Is that the one from the Twitter pic? Yes, the one in the picture that I'm wearing, yes. I felt bad, honestly, so I gave them a £5 because that was all I had on me at the time. I gave them a £5 and they just slam dunked it straight into a charity box. So I technically paid a £5 for that, and then the following day, because at the time I didn't know I'd won the auction, the following day I won the auction for the other one. So I was like, well, I didn't intend to get either of these, and now I have both of them. So yeah, I'm looking over because they're just there in the room. So now I have 2 tails. I then had to go back to the dealer's den and buy a belt so that I could attach them. Yeah. So I spent the remainder of the weekend walking around with a tail. So now I have 2 tails. Wouldn't have happened if you yeah. 2 tails, one for you and one for Spook. Very funny. So yeah, I bid on the white one because I was like, why not? If I lose, I won't lose sleep over it. And then an hour later, I get given one for free, and I literally was sat there and I was like, well, I don't think I can retract the bid, but I was literally sat there just like, I'll probably get outbid anyway. It was a nice one. I was like, I'll get outbid, it's fine. I didn't get outbid. So I got one for essentially a £5 and one for 25. So 2 tails for £30 is a goddamn steal, honestly. Because there were some tails in the dealer's den going for like 60, 70. They were a lot bigger than mine, so obviously like fabric cost and padding. But yeah, 2 tails for £30 is an absolute steal. I didn't even have to pay for the other one, I just wanted to, because I was like, have it for free! Free doesn't feel right! We want a pic of your haul, that's fair. But yeah, on the second? I've already forgotten. I think on the second day, on the Sunday, I went back to the dealer's den because, again, there were different people there every day. And one of the people who was there the first day had changed up their store a little bit. They were selling custom plushies, and it was like, here's an example of custom plushies, and then you can inquire, here's an example, and like give them a ref, and almost like a commission essentially of like, you can give them your ref and they'll make the custom plushie for you when they get back. They were also selling a £10 pack of a pattern to be like, here's a pattern to make your own plushie. And they had, sat next to the pack, an example plushie of like, this is what it will look like. And he had a little label sat on him of just like, here's a little prototype example, but he is for sale for £30. And I was, £30 is much more within my price range. So I literally saw him and went, oh my god, I love him. And I just looked for like 2 minutes and I went, I have to have him, he's mine. So now I've got him. He's sat here on my desk and fiddling him right now. So I only bought one plushie, so screw all of you. You were all wrong. I have a modicum of self-control. Just a modicum, not a lot, but a modicum.
So all I can do is hope. So all I can do is hope. Promise I will never let you feel alone. Promise I will never let you feel alone. I promise I will never let you feel alone. Promise I will never let you feel alone. If you ever need my love, where to go, you know. And I promise I will never let you feel alone. I'm taking steps and going.
There was no financial element to it though. Oh, obviously, yeah, there were loads of plushies there that I thought were gorgeous. Couldn't justify the price. Could not justify the cost. Like, I'd been saving for Confuzzled for the last, few months, I guess 3 or 4 months. Still couldn't really justify it. Very happy with what I got though, is I did get a plushie. As contributed by the Plushie Fund. Glad you had a good time. Aw, thank you. It was great. I would like to go again next year. I would like to go again next year. Yes, I will take photo later. I'll have to lay out all the stickers on the floor and the 2 tails. So yeah, I don't know what to do with them at the moment because I don't have any other convention plans for the rest of the year. So I now just have two furry tails that I don't know what to do with until next year. I might have to put them in the underbed storage maybe to keep them out of the way because I don't know what to do with them. Before I mess with this, let me get all of the patches on. So I got up to Predator, so I'm gonna put you on here for now. I had a grand old time. I got to meet a bunch of friends. I made some new friends. It was great. Put Transformers here. I had a rough 3 days. I hate finals. It's mostly over now, though. Oof, I hope it's been okay for you. Blah. Glad it's almost over. One more left and it's pretty easy. Hey, well that's nice. That's good to hear. How was Spook in the Sea of Furries? Oh, it was amazing. As I told you, I don't think he's ever been a minority before. He was confused and baffled, which does mean the same thing. But he did so well, bless him. He did so well. He didn't offend anybody, which I think is the important bit. I'm free for 4 months. Hey, nice. But yeah, it was very funny. For the Saturday, I think it was the Saturday evening. We like Spook set up base at like a table. Basically, we managed to get like a big booth table, and we all sort of like joined with him. He mostly just spent the entire convention sort of sat at the bar looking at stuff on his phone. Bless him. I felt so bad of like, oh, I'm sorry that you're so bored, but thank you for coming with me. Because I was too scared to like travel on my own. Once I was there, I was fine because I essentially ended up being with all my friends. But like traveling to and from was terrified. So that was why Spook went with me. He ended up being like the base of operations of like everyone will meet back at Spook and stuff like that, or would like leave stuff with him to look after. Bless. But when we reached a certain point in the day where we'd kind of like finished with like the panels that we wanted to go to or the meetups and stuff that we were done, so we just sat at that booth table and we ordered like 2 pizzas from the restaurant because it was a bar restaurant. That's why he was so responsive on Discord. Oh yeah, he was bored to death, bless him. I'm so sorry. But once we were all back, we ordered 2 pizzas to the table, and the 8 of us just sat around eating pizza and talking and having a great time. And weirdly, that was like the highlight of the convention, of just being with my friends. I know for people who've known me for a long time, that's like not surprising at all. Whenever I go to conventions, being with friends is always my highlight of the trip. So yeah. Hi, Core. So yeah, it was very funny because, unsurprisingly, once we would sort of sat down and got settled and stuff, people were like, "So, Spook, how are you finding the convention? How are you finding it? as a non-furry. And Spook was saying, actually said some really sweet things. He was like, everybody is actually really nice, and he says it's kind of refreshing how comfortable everyone is, because obviously everybody's wearing fursuits and, in some cases, rather revealing clothing. He's like, everybody's very comfortable in themselves, and nobody seems to be judging anyone, which is very refreshing and nice. And we were all just sat there, just like, yeah, it is. It's nice. But then the funniest part of the whole conversation was there's not as many women as I thought they'd be. And considering that he sat next to me and 2 other female friends as part of the group, we're looking at each other and we go, yeah? And he goes, I thought the furry community was like a mostly female thing. And almost the entire table were like, no, not really. And he was like, what? And we were like, yeah, it's not really predominantly female. And then Max like explained it very well. Max was like, a lot of the artists are female. Like, a lot of fursuit makers and a lot of artists are female. Obviously, this is a generalization. There are always exceptions. But, like, just in terms of, like, you know, quote-unquote regular people, it was like, no, it is mostly men, and obviously there's, you know, again, I'm trying to not totally generalize, because obviously there's the trans community, and there's also the non-binary, there's quite a lot. But it was just very funny for Spook to be just like, I thought there would be more women, and we were like, But the funniest part to me was Spook literally looked at me and was like, but you know, like, you know, girls and stuff. And of course I'm raising my eyebrow with like, keep digging. And, you know, he's like pointing at my 2 friends, like, so there's, you know, there's you 2, and we're like, yeah, there's 3 people, cool. And so I said to Spook, and I was like, not including the 3 people sat here at the table, name 5. Name 5 furry women. And he literally sat there and he was like, there's Gao. And I was like, And then he was like, there's that blue and orange bird. And I was like, can you name her? And he was sat there, and I saw him literally mentally go, shit. He didn't say it, but I saw him think it. Name 5. Couldn't. Could not. It was very funny to me. Bless. Keep digging, yeah. I can only imagine the Ace Attorney choices Spook had at that moment. Bless him. Again, it didn't come from anywhere malicious or anything. He's not part of the furry fandom. He's just gonna marry me, that's all. He doesn't know. It's like, he wouldn't know. So that's why he said, he was like, you know, when people are just like, you know, what do you think so far? And he's just like, I thought there would be more women. And we were all just like, no, not really. It was a good time. It was a good time. was expecting to say Whitney Houston. So yeah, Spook kind of had a bit of a crash course in the furry community. I don't want to say the hierarchy because there isn't a hierarchy, but just sort of explaining a few things. Like explaining to Spook about femboys. Bless him, he gets confused, and he'd said several times of like, I just shouldn't talk to people because I'm going to say something that offends them. I'm like, no, you're not. You're overreacting. Did he come home with 1,000-yard stare? A little bit. A little bit. He definitely sat in silence at that table for a bit while we all ate pizza and laughed. Spook's off buying a fursuit as a speech, as we speak. That was obviously a very common joke at the table as well. And even, the joke about Spook designing him a persona came up at the table as well. And I even said of it's been a joke. It's been a joke on stream for so long. I don't think I can rightfully design Spook a persona off stream. I think you guys would probably be genuinely upset. So I'm like, it definitely would have to be a stream event. But I told them the idea. I was like, it could maybe be a protogen. Because he likes sci-fi, but I'm more taken with the idea of Border Collie. What the fuck? Right, these bits. I need to be rid of these bits. Oh, uh-oh. This patch wasn't erased correctly, or is that part of something else? Is that part of the patch? No, it's actually on the jacket. dusty streets of dialogue. I think actually I should lower these because that's where the arm's going to bend and it's probably going to bend the texture. I should probably move them lower. Just not here now. Funny thing about VIN FF is that I recall you playing through it on stream because I recall saying we should delete her because spoiler reason. Oh, you're starting to vaguely remember some of the stuff you've seen. I think I would like a cup of tea. I mean, because I've actually kind of gotten used to Spook bringing me a cup of tea like around 2:30-ish. But I'm gonna go make one myself. It's a good excuse for me to stand up and stretch my legs. I will say, I did go for a walk today before stream. I walked up the road to go do some stuff. My legs hurt. My legs really hurt. And I was just there in the village, just walking down the road, and I'm just there quietly inside going, ow, 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 why did I do this? Why do I have to exercise? Why do I have to go get fresh air? I'm gonna send some pics of this over to Calamity. Yeah, there's a peek at my Discord, everybody. When the accents fade away. Doesn't matter much to me. It's everything you are. Is all I wanna be. If I took a plane, would you remember me? Ah. And then I almost screamed at the end of the convention because some of my friends were like, yeah, and we've got Ferrari in like a week, and I literally like spat my tea. I was like, a week? And they're like, yeah, give or take. I was like, what do you mean a week? And they were like, well, it's Tuesday now, and Ferrari starts like on the Thursday technically. Not this Thursday, not tomorrow, but like Thursday next week. So they were like, you know, it's like 8 days, technically. And then I just sort of had an internal crisis because I was like, oh god, I technically need to finish this before then. So, shit. That's the same image twice. So, anyone who's paying attention might have noticed that I've removed the commissions stuff for a bit, because I'm like, I need to close that and catch up. Yeah, I'm closing for a while to catch up because I got stuff to do. I don't want to be taking more on. You typed that incorrectly, Core. Don't even know your name. Yay, Neubat! Jacket. Patches, work in progress. Right, this song is a banger, so I'm gonna wait to come back to listen to it. And I'm gonna send this over to Calamity, and I'm gonna go down and make a cup of tea and stretch for a minute. Oh, my legs ache so much. It is just the muscular ache. It's like I've been to the gym or something. Where's the frickin'... Let's go with that. Wait, no, I saved that in here, not to the desktop. Wonder Trade 7 flying types for a special TCG mon. I know, right? 7 Wonder Trades is a lot. Right, I will be right back. I will see you in 5 or 10 minutes. Probably in the middle, honestly. I'm just gonna go make a cup of tea. I'll see you in a minute. Bye! Hey gang, I am back. Wow. Hello. We love to see that there was a spam alert while I was away. Hmm. Excuse me. Right. Let's put this track on. Let's go.
Maybe I left here a long time ago and neither of us knew it. Would they say I've lost the plot?
Would you say I blew it?
Thought I found a way back home, but now I'm looking through it. After all this time spent gone, I think I just outgrew it. Were we supposed to waste
Empty out my bedroom. Throw that stuff away. All I'm taking with me now is a blank slate. 'Cause these days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you. I don't know what the mystery crest was, but I did it and I got a floor guess for it.
Maybe this could have been heaven. The weeds just grew right through it. So what is left of paradise out beyond its edges? Empty lights of sunset skies over empty hedges.
Are we supposed to waste away?
Empty out my bedroom, throw all that stuff away. All I'm taking with me now is a blank slate. 'Cause these days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you.
Guy. It's all the nerd patches categorized. Throw that stuff away. All I'm taking with me now is a blank slate. 'Cause these days are too short to live a whole life through in this landlocked heart with you. quite correct, is it?
How did I live in a kingdom of thieves? And people who say things they don't really mean. Oh, you're only everything I ever dreamed of. You must be kidding me. Did you really think I could say no? I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Everything is just right. But if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. I really don't get what everyone else believes. So why do I say things I don't really mean? Oh, I'm only crying 'cause I never dreamed it'd take this long. I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Everything is just right. But if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Baby, don't think twice. If you want to take it to an even higher level, all you gotta do is say the word and I'll follow. If you want to take it to an even higher level, I don't. If you want to make it happen, nothing's impossible. All you gotta do is say the word and walls will crumble. If you want to make it happen, nothing's impossible. I want you for a lifetime. So if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Everything is just right. But if you're gonna think twice, baby, I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Kiss me once, kiss me twice, kiss me 3 times. Cross the line. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Don't think twice. Baby, don't think twice.
Backpack stitching. I think it would be cool to do that on all of them in the same way that I did the seaming on the leather one. But I kind of would like to hear back from Calamity to say that they like where they all are, because I don't want to do all the stitching if I've got to then move them. Like, the back patch is the back patch, so I feel like that's a safe bet. Let's see. So, I think... I guess I'll move on to the other one. Wait until we hear back from them. I'm going to save as. This is Calamity Patch. I'm going to put this as Metal Patch Jacket. Save as. Ah! Ira, thank you for gifting a sub. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I made it to my computer, which means I got out of bed. Astounding, astounding. I may have read book to its finish, and when I looked, the time was 1 AM. Oh my god. Nice, though. What was it? What were you reading? We got someone who reads aside from curls. I say, looking at my bookshelf full of books. I still haven't finished the same book I've been reading for the last 6 months. That's because it's not actually my kind of book, and I just kind of just want to finish it so I can say it's done, and then I'm probably going to donate it. So it's been a bit of a slog to get through because my stupid brain is like, just stop reading it. I'm like, no, I started it, I'm gonna finish it. The last of the series. Oh, I see. So yes, very good. To speedrun it. Understandable. Understandable. Right. I was looking something up and then I ADHD'd and forgot what it was. Right. Alright, this one is going to be black. Black, quote unquote, because you don't get pure black on clothing. It's going to be like here. Gosh, dang it. Give me the Pokemon. And no one else will do. Oh. I'm gonna say, Pirate, I feel really bad saying this, given how much there is on this commission to do. That I don't think the cobble's going to be done for Ferality. Kind of figured that a week ago. I'm sorry. I feel bad. There's so much to do. Oh wow, that's what that looks like without the thing on, huh? That's kind of neat. Won't stop me from having a good time. Good, that's the important bit. Right, and now we have to do all this again. I will have to delete this because it's not going to match at all. Metal patches. Don't even sweat it. Thank you, you're so good. You're so nice. Yeah. I'm probably not gonna have time to customize my own avatar either. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round.
Okay. Alright, let's put you on the back. I have a very rare sweet tooth today. I keep going back to munch on my little bits of chocolate that I have. It's a rare occurrence, which is why I still have so much of it left. This is birthday chocolate. It's literally been 20 days. It's 29th. Okay. There's a lot of straight ones on this because they're, you know, names. Again, this is very funny to me that there's a thing here called Perfect Circle and the patch is not circular. Work out where to start. Oh, that's what I noticed. I was like, it says a perfect circle on it. It's not circular. The patch is an ellipse. I hope someone got fired over that. That's a joke, legally. I think I should move you over there because we've got like all of the square ones up here at the top, and then as we get further down, a lot of these are just lines of names. Oh, we're lagging. I can see that. Hang on. Also just realised. That doesn't apply since they've decided to close comms for now, while I catch up. I am saving, don't you worry. I am saving. Right, can I move you over to here? This guy's pretty cool, so I feel like I want him to be, like, up here. Height. The one and only has to be here. I will not be accepting critique on where the queen patch goes. Right on the front. Ba-dum. I think you need to be smaller. More tea! Ah, my legs still hurt. My leggies. Guys, I can't decide what to do tonight. Hey, Blue. Yes? Oh, that looks really cool like that. Oh, but it's so big. It's so big, though. It's taking up so much space. I can't leave it that big. What is this? Hang on. What is this? Uh-huh. I don't know if this is working. Oh, present. Blue and orange bird. Not guy, because we're naming girls, but yes. That was fantastic. What is this website? Wow. That's so good. Mm-hmm. That's so good that this is a thing that you can make. That's so cool. That goes nicely over there. You can make actual cases. That's amazing. You can update it without a new link. Oh, sick! Definitely gonna show that to Spook. Amazing. Memes? More memes? Now what? Honestly. Budum. back to the lurk. Bye, Core. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what to do tonight. Like, according to the schedule, I should stream because we don't have D&D. No D&D, no. So I can't decide of like because normally I would do a backup game, but one, I actually don't have a backup game chosen. That's not too much of a problem. I could pick one. But two, part of me wonders if I should just try and pull in extra work hours to make sure that this is getting done. Because again, Ferality, just a week away. Wow, just a week away. And we would like to have this done by Ferality, was the request. So, not to use the forbidden term, but are we getting into crunch hours? Is this, it's crunch time because I gotta get it done? Rallies in a week, I'm so happy about that information. Yeah, that was how I felt at the convention when people told me. They were like, Ferality's in a week, and I went, what? I think some of these can go on the back. Maybe a work day, but we are watching to see if you overwork yourself. Maybe. So that would mean I don't do any tomorrow. It would mean I stick to tomorrow as as Final Fantasy, because I've decided I'm not going to do tomorrow's morning stream either. I'm giving myself mornings. So we just do Final Fantasy tomorrow. I think this guy, because these like straight ones probably aren't going to be too good on the arm, so I think because this is quite a square one, this needs to go up on the arm. Looking at your games right now for some nice. Don't snoop through my Steam library. That thing's huge. Is that there is no shortage of games. All I need is like 10 minutes to go through and be like, what should I play? The general theme is I'm picking games that I just like haven't played, ideally smaller games that I haven't played, in order to sort of tick them off and be like, I have played this and beaten it. So that's why we did like Everhood and things like that. The How to Train Your Dragon game only took us like three sessions, or block game. This is true. Sky if too desperate, yeah. But this is the thing, I don't know, this is what I'm saying, of like, I don't know if I should play a game. I don't know if I should maybe continue to do work, because the deadline is approaching. Because, Still got all of these, because the jeans still aren't done because of that bloody clipping that I can't seem to fix. We're currently working on the jacket right now. I need to finish the hair and then all of the uni setup, so there's still a lot to do. And I'm just thinking, schedule-wise. Let me actually look. This would be easy. It's actually easier for me to change screen. We've got Friday, Monday, and next Wednesday, and then it's Ferality. So I might have to mix up the schedule and swap out some stuff in order to get this done. Work first and then if you progress well, then a game. That's not a bad idea. We could, because you said Sky, that's not a bad idea. We could, because the evening slot is typically at 8 until like 11. So we could do like 8 till 10 more work, and then we could play Sky for an hour. That's not a bad suggestion. Don't push yourself. I know, I know. We're doing okay at the moment. The thing I'm most concerned about is those goddamn jeans, because they should have been done, and they're still not, because they're just being problematic with the weight painting. Of like, no matter which way I twist and turn them, I can't seem to get them to work fully. Right, you were gonna go here. So I was like two gold on either side of the pockets. Looks good. Like that. My current thing in the back of my head while doing this is I hope that, because this is the default jacket, because it comes with all the substance stuff, is my hope is that in fitting this to the avatar, it's not warped the textures too much, is my current dread of like, when I put this texture on the modified one, is it gonna look okay? And I'm just praying that it does. put you here.
Why don't you stay a little while? While we hold on to the thoughts we share. Let us watch the rain go by. Always remember those sweet, sweet memories that we once had.
I haven't even bought my Ferality ticket yet because I said I was waiting for Confuzzle to finish.
Sweet
You slot quite neatly into that little space.
Remember when we danced with pride? Didn't last long, you were out of sight. Moonlight lightens up the night, the night, the night, the night. Can you still recall?
But you don't fit neatly in that space. Oh, you didn't have the height map put on. I thought you looked a bit flat. Has everybody had their height map? Yes, they have. Okay. I'll do the little bit of stitching around the back patch again. I think that looks good. Thin thread, and I went for this stitch. Oh, and I want the height map on for it. It's a bit like that. And the colour of the thread will be a much darker black. Perhaps not. Nice. Missed that a little bit towards the end. Very nice. We want that rotated 90 degrees. Yep, looks about right. Very nice. Doesn't that look good? Okay, let's do more screenshots. Excuse me. metal jacket patches. So. Okay, let's send that over as well. Let me find the thing I just saved.
Well. Let me get a look at the menagerie. You must be Amethyst.
Scrolling up through a mountainous chat.
Pink diamonds. Pearl. Well, she took you with her.
Isn't that just swell?
It can't be. But it can be. And it is. I've got a
Like
new
that.
and a few
With
tools
this.
that are gonna put an end to your
And the metal ones.
once and for all. Whoa. This has got to be a misunderstanding. In case you haven't heard, I've established peace across the galaxy. Yeah, I've heard. I've had your little message to the universe on loop. I just love that part where Pink Diamond spends the rest of her days on this nowhere planet with a bunch of
Nobody's right.
That's right, I heard the story
Over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally meet her other friends.
That's right, I heard
Okay,
really like how it ends. Gee, it's swell to finally meet
do I want to export these now?
What did she say
I suppose I could export them now and see if there's any big changes I have to make, because
without me? What did
I mean, I'd like to do the stitching on every patch because it does look nice.
you think all this time that I wouldn't find out
But I want to know if they want me to move any.
over and over again? Gee, it's swell to finally meet
In fact, let me know what you think and if
I came
I should move any.
Walk with me, talk with me, made me feel I was at home. But thousands of years they go by, just happy to stay and play nice. Allegiance to her I had sworn, but this time it had turned to a rose full of thorns. Who am I?
Head scratch. What to do? Oh, it's 5:10. I guess technically I should stop.
Play another game. This time I
Stop, go have food for a bit, and come back, and I guess we're going to continue and do some more work tonight.
story over and over again. Gee, it's swell to finally beat her other friend.
Yeah, because I gotta get it done. I'm running out of time. Ah!
Finally meet her other
Big stretch. Friends. Yeah, I suppose we should. It would be sensible, especially since we are doing extra work hours later, so I suppose I should be sensible and stop now. So, I will see you guys a little bit later. Fingers crossed I've heard back by then. If I haven't, I will probably go do the hair. Because the hair needs to be unwrapped and have a proper texture applied to it. But depending on how well that goes, I could get that done, maybe. And then I could tick it off the list, which would be great. Because then we would be making progress. So I will see you guys later. To potentially do that. And, yeah. Get some food. Go outside if you can. get some water, all that jazz. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye!